Alright everybody, we are live from the Sochi Autodrome for the 2017 SimRacingHub Russian Grand Prix. We're about to move to qualifying. And it's raining in Russia. Some drivers coming out with dry tires. Gonna be interesting to see how they perform in the wet conditions. While they go through the warm-up lap, let's have a look at this track. The Sochi Autodrome is a relatively new track. It's next to the Black Sea. Very complicated circuit with a total of 18 turns. Very long distance. You have to cover 5.8 kilometers. So this one's going to be really challenging for the drivers. Here are the standings coming into this event. Let's see, we have Argenis Riera in first place, followed by Richard Walcott in second. Darren Fisher is in third place for Sauber after a really bad weekend last time around. Ezekiel Montero in fourth and Keiter Bautista fifth. Moving into the Constructors' Championship, we have McLaren Honda first, then Sauber F1 tied with Scuderia Toro Rosso, followed by Renault F1 and then Mercedes AMG, the defending champions, not doing so well this year. So the track doesn't look too wet at all. Looks like they're going with the intermediates. The surface looks really dry. Probably hoping that it doesn't start pouring at any second. Yeah, there is an overlays issue tonight. This is clearly not Keiter Bautista, who's absent today. It's actually his replacement, Aaron Jimenez. He's from Argentina, so that's not his face, of course. He's doing well tonight. He's in second place. Many drivers are on the bubble. There's from P11 to P20, there's not a single lap time set. Let's go on board Leandro Schwab, who's at the fastest time on Tuesday practice. Oh, he aborts the lap. There's Richard Haney sitting in 9th place. It's a yellow flag, sector 2. They're going with the dry tires, so this threat of rain didn't actually realize. He's being pushed to P11 now, Richard Haney. It's a yellow flag in sector 3. Somebody has spun. Looks like this Matt Harto from Scuderia Toro Rosso. Martinez is improving his personal time. Let's see. Well, he's gonna jump probably 5 places around, something like that. Oh no, 7th place, still well within the top 10. Pisciano sitting 8th. Higgins is coming out with 3 minutes left on P9. Haney's also coming out. McHenry's in the bubble right now. He improves his P10. There's a lot of action happening in this final attempts to make it to Q2. So let's go around the positions. We have Riera in P1, Jimenez P2, Acosta P3, Montero P4, Darren Fisher, who's having a 10 grid spot penalty after his collision in Bahrain with Otto Acosta. David Carney is in P6, Brandon Gant is in P7, Edmundo Martinez P8, Samuel Campisiano P9, Sean Higgins P10, Sasha McHenry P11, Richard Haney P12, Matt Harto didn't improve P13, John Cook P14, Jacobo Cardoso really needs to get a good result here. Gonna keep the momentum for McLaren after a nice 1 and 4th finish in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Leandro Schwab struggling to set a decent lap time. He's in P16. Ricardo Sr. substituting for Corey Mackey this event. He's on P17. Deuce Michaels is on P18. Craig Hunter P19. There's a front wing of, look like it's a Force India front wing, but anyways, that's Glenn Cooper sitting in 20th place. He's not coming out. So let's take a look at those that are in danger of not qualifying to Q2. McHenry has been dropped another place. Higgins on his last lap, improving his personal best. It's a very long sector 2 on this track. It didn't rain, but the track was not completely dry. We're seeing times like 4 seconds lower than what these guys put on in practice last Tuesday. Higgins is 6/10 up of his personal time. Last corner. And he jumps to P5. Excellent lap by Higgins. Fisher is on P6. Gant P7. Haney P8. Arto P9. Carney P10. So those are the provisional positions moving into Q2. Martinez is finished. Campisiano is finished. Schwab is finished. McHenry still going on. This is the last turn. Coming up right here. Let's see if he improves. He's on P8. He makes it to Q2. Cardoso still on his lap. And P18. This is the last chance for the Venezuelan. Going with super soft tires. They're risking everything right now to get decent position for Q2.
Va a llover también en Q2.
Okay, so it seems that everybody is finished. Let's have a look at those that did not make it to Q2. They are Richard Haney from Scuderia Ferrari, followed by Matt Harto, surprisingly not qualifying to Q2 after having a very good qualifying sessions in Australia, China and Bahrain. Deuce Michaels is in P13 for Williams Martini. Edmundo Martinez, who had very little practice time around this track. Samuel Campisiano for Force India in P15. Leandro Schwab, a disappointment right now. He was really fast on Tuesday, he couldn't make it today. Ricardo Sr. substituting for Corey Mackey. He's on P17. John Cook on P18. The captain John Cook. Craig Hunter is on P19. Cooper is on P20. The British guy is not performing too well lately. And Montero is P1 temporarily. And it's raining. This is gonna be interesting. Montero is quickly out with the Inters. It's not the first one to go on track. It's gonna be his compatriot Aaron Jimenez in the Sauber, in for Keiter Bautista tonight. Let's see which tires are they picking. You got Acosta with the intermediates. David Carnes on the full wets. Argenis Riera going bravely with the super soft tires, and he's really struggling. Aaron Jimenez is with the intermediates. Sean Higgins is also going with dry weather tires. Let's see if he can get it to stick around this very fast corner. This is gonna get tricky. Let's see. Well, that might not be the best selection for this session. Darren Fisher going with the full wets. Jacobo Cardoso going with the super soft. Sasha McHenry full wets. And finally Brandon Gann, he's going with the full wets. So the only driver setting a lap time at the moment is Darren Fisher with the full wets. It's only 6 minutes left before we finalize this qualifying session. 21 cars set to start this Grand Prix tonight. And he aborts the lap. Let's go on board with Montero, the guy who usually takes pole position. So the rain seems to have stopped. We're gonna see drivers changing to dry weather tires, possibly. Oh, he misses the turn. That's gonna cost him dearly. Look at the amount of spray coming out. The track is not really dry. Comes Acosta in P2. He jumps to P1 by almost a second. Acosta looking good today. He's been looking good throughout the year, but so far the luck is not on his side, as we can tell from the last race. It's a fight in the pit lane. Looks like Jimenez is going with a super soft set of tires. Jacobo Cardoso is right behind him with an intermediate set of tires. Brandon Gann is sitting quietly on P5, but he's not improving his time. Maybe he have to change to the intermediates now that the rain has stopped falling. And Riera, the man we have to keep an eye on in qualifying. Setting all personal best times. Oh, we have 2 yellow flags. People spinning. Let's see, he's gonna jump to P1 by half a second, faster than Oro Acosta. That might be enough to get him pole position tonight. Oh, big crash, big crash. These guys, they need to be more careful. This is just qualifying, guys. Here comes Oro Acosta trying to get a hold of P1 once again from Argenis Riera, and he goes straight. Maybe he's decided to switch to another set of tires. Montero starting another flying lap. And there goes Riera, right behind Montero. He wants to be the last one to cross the line. Let's go on board with Ezequiel Montero, P3. A second and a half slower than Riera. This is not the usual for the Argentinian. It's a great view of the Olympic Villa. And he's going slower. Montero is not improving his time. Well, he lost most of it in the last sector, so let's keep an eye on that. Half a second slower than his personal best. So this is for sure not pole position for the Argentinian. The Ghost, David Carney, is in P5. He's improving his time. He may jump a few positions. He's a second faster than his previous fastest lap. That could see him move up to P4 if he has a great sector 3. Let's see what the Mercedes driver is up to. This is the last turn. Here's the last turn coming up. And he moved to P4. Great job by David Carney. Montero has had enough, as well as Acosta and Riera still out there holding P1 at the moment. It's all set for Riera to start from the front row once again. Jimenez is improving. Brandon Gant is improving his time. Sasha McHenry is slightly improving. Darren Fisher sitting in P8. And Cardoso, P10. He's had enough. He's gonna start from P10. There's Riera. He wants to be a second quicker than the rest. He's trying to make a statement. Second to last turn coming up. There's the last turn. Let's see. He's improving by half a second. Now he's dropped. Yes, just half a second. It looks like he lost a lot of time on that sector 3. Session is finished. So let's see who's on track. It's only Darren Fisher and he's finished. And we are done, guys. Pole position for Argenis Riera. Get used to this. This is what's gonna be happening throughout this year. So Riera's gonna be P1, followed by Acosta in P2, but for Ferrari. Montero is in P3. P4 is gonna be for Brandon Gant. Excellent lap by Brandon. He needs to show some good performance tonight. Jimenez, P5. Not too bad for his first race here. Followed by David Carney in P6. Sasha McHenry is in P7 for Haas. Darren Fisher is in P8, but he's gonna be dropped all the way down to P18 after that penalty. Higgins is in P9, and the last position for Q2 is for Jacobo Cardoso in the other Mercedes. And we're moving sessions now. We have 5 minutes to get ready for the start of this very packed event. Alright, let's...
Yeah, he
No whisper target found.
Stewards are getting ready to edit the grid to be ready for this start of the race. Alright, let's move to the race. Janis Riera holding, he's finally on the grid. We have all the cars on the grid ready to do the formation lap for the 2017 SimRacingHub F1 Russian Grand Prix from the Sochi Autodrome. walk through the starting grid. Riera in P1, Acosta P2 for Ferrari, Ezequiel Montero P3 for Renault, Brandon Gant is in P4 for Sahara Force India. Aaron Jimenez, we finally changed his avatar for the overlay. He's showing in P5 for Sauber. David Carney for Mercedes in P6. Sasha McHenry P7 for Haas F1. Sean Higgins is in P8 for Mercedes. Jacobo Cardoso P9 for McLaren. Richard Haney is in P10 for Ferrari. Matt Harto is in P11 for Toro Rosso. Deuce Michaels is in P12 for Williams Martini. Edmundo Martinez in P13 for Renault. Samuel Campion in the other Force India in P14. Leandro Schwab in P15 for Red Bull Racing. Ricardo Sr. subbing in for Corey Mackey in P16. John the Captain Cook in P17 for Manor F1. Darren Fisher in P18. Craig the Huntsman Hunter in P19. Glenn Cooper in P20. And the last one on the grid, Carlos Reina. So we only have one missing driver tonight, which is Richard Walcott. This is such a disappointment. A guy who's missed one race, but the other two he's had podium finishes. So he will surely drop a lot of points tonight. The cars are getting ready to reach their respective positions on the starting grid. Here we go. Starting lights. This is a very long straight, so watch out for braking points at turn 1. There might be a few accidents happening. You can see the back row not ready yet. Reina is the last one. He's getting ready to reach his position. We're gonna watch this start from the back. And we are green for the Russian Grand Prix. A lot of movements. There's a smoking car up front. That will be Leandro Schwab, probably running low radiator duct size. And we have a yellow flag in sector 1. It's a clean start. Clean. Oh no, there's a Mercedes that almost hit the wall. Sean Higgins almost hit the wall right there. So let's see. Let's go look at the front. See if anything changed. And Acosta took the lead. We have to have a look another for that overtake on Riera. Let's rewind the tape and look at that. Rewinding here, let's see how Acosta made it to P1 at the start of the race. Let's have another look from the front now that we missed a lot of the action after looking from behind. Let's see what happened. So it was slow start for Riera. It's right side by side with Acosta in the Ferrari. Oh, and yes, there was a big crash at the end of the grid. We have to have another look at that one. So yeah, Acosta did win the turn. So advantage Ferrari at the moment. Let's look what happened with that Red Bull who spun on the straight. That was a very bizarre incident. Was it Reina or Schwab? Let's see who it was. No, it didn't look like it was any of them. Let's rewind and try to figure out what happened there. Can't even find who it was. Oh my god. Let's watch it slowly. pause the replay right here and see. Oh, there's... okay. So Reina somehow managed to spin the car on the straight. Oh no, that was a really bad move by Reina. That is a rookie mistake. That's almost certainly game over for him. So let's head back to the front of the fight. Yes, we have one retiree already. Well, not actually, he didn't retire, he got his car fixed. Carlos Reina not giving up. So Acosta is in P1, Montero's in P2, followed really close by Argenis Riera, who dropped from P1 to P3. Should try to find another look at where Montero overtook Riera. Here's Glenn Cooper, he went off track apparently. Oh yes, having a fight with Schwab. Nothing serious there. We have a yellow flag on sector 2. Let's have a look who it is. Samuel Campisiano going off. Oh, that is game over. That is almost game over for Campisiano. He has to wait till everybody goes by, and there's probably a lot of front damage to that suspension. Let's see if we can get a word from him. Suspensión. Oh yes, he has suspension damage. Game over for Campisiano. Well, it looks like Campisiano might be joining us in the broadcasting booth after that incident early on in the race. It's a fight in here with Carlos Reina and Higgins, who's dropping a lot of positions. Higgins in P10, Cardoso's in P9, not a lot of changes. Harto made up some ground on that start. There's Jimenez, P7, Carney's in P6, holding the field actually. There's nobody on front, and he has 4 cars right behind him. We know who's very difficult to overtake, and that is David Carney. Have another yellow flag in sector 3. Looks like it's Gus Michaels. Oh, he got hit from behind. This needs to be reviewed. Yeah, he got hit by Craig Hunter. Oh no. He's gonna be penalized. The Huntsman. What was wrong there? So Costa is having a big enough gap now, 2.3 seconds. Still far from DRS zone. So he has great pace tonight. And this is gonna be the fight for the night, if the brakes hold. Oh, we have a spin. Oh, game over. Game. Oh, massive accident for Matt Hartle. Oh boy. He did some really nice flips on the air. Let's have another look at that from the outside. What happened there? Oh, the ghost spun and it caused a massive accident. People don't. I mean, that's a clear. Oh, Edmundo, what did you do there? Wow, this was really bad move by Edmundo. Actually, it didn't look too bad from on board. Just moved right there and he couldn't avoid it. Let's have another look at that one. No, what? I mean, that is a weird move by Harto there. Actually, Edmundo is clean. Meanwhile, Acosta is in P1. And it seems like Hunter is serving his drive-through penalty. 3 retires at the moment. Samuel Campisiano, Reina, and Harto. Unfortunate accidents for them. See, this is a very long pit exit line. The drivers need to comply with this, so he's clean. Oh, but he forgets to brake. Let's switch to the personal gaps. Fight right now is Montero versus Riera. Oh, we missed the part where Riera overtook Montero. See if we can find that. Did it on the turn exit. Right after turn. There's Reina having more exit speed and he's gonna make it. Yes, clean overtake by Reina. And we fast forward to live. Alright, so Reina is gonna be pushing to the middle right now to catch Oro Acosta, who's praying not to encounter any more issues. He's again leading the race. He has his pit wall all focused on the lap drivers. He doesn't want another issue like it happened in Bahrain a week ago.
No whisper target found.
Okay, so there is another yellow flag. Higgins spun around. He might have a collision with Ricardo Sr. No, that wasn't related. He just lost control of the rear. Luckily, he didn't hit the wall. Cardoso is fighting for P10. That's the closest fight. P9 actually. P9 between Fisher and Martinez. And Fisher makes the move. This is turn 1. He's gonna make it. Clean pass. There's a lot of action going on. It's hard to keep up with this. Let's move up a little bit up front. There's another fight between Richard Haney and Jimenez in the Sauber, doing a great job tonight in P6, representing Team Sauber, who held the top position in the team's championship up till the last race. Haney is just 9/10 of a second behind, and then Martinez is right back at Darren Fisher. So these two are having a great fight, and he made it very easy. Darren Fisher, almost too easy. It's like he's having an issue with his car, or let's go on board and see if there's an issue with the engines or anything. Well, that looks okay. Let's have another look at the pass. Alright, so this is when Fisher overtook Martinez. Now we want to see when Martinez overtook Fisher. Yeah, I mean, Fisher made it really easy on the sides. He's just lacking a lot of downforce. He had to leave the throttle there because no downforce during turn 4, which is a very fast left-hander. This is a signature turn for this track. So Riera is reducing the gap to Acosta slightly. He's under 2 seconds now. Let's go with P12. The fight for P12 between Higgins. Let's see what's happening here. We have Carney in P12. Oh yes, this is the fight for P11 between Carney and Schwab from the Red Bull team. There's a lot of people going off track. John Cook spun the car. See if he didn't hit the wall. Wow, he lost the rear. You can tell he probably flat spotted all 4 tires after that spin. At least he can continue the race. Closest fight at the moment would be for P13 actually, between Higgins and Deuce Michaels, 2 veterans going at each other. Fisher overtook Martinez again. Let's have a look at that. Oh no. The Renault is lacking power on that front straight. Very bad exit by Martinez there. Oh, Riera has cut down the gap to 1 second. So we are gonna have a fight for the lead very, very soon. Let's go with that. Here's Acosta's helmet, representing Scuderia Ferrari in P1. And a nice view from his rear wing, looking at the McLaren Honda from Argenis Riera, the defending champion. That might be a titanic battle within 1 or 2 laps. A few guys going off track, but we're not gonna change the cameras at the moment because this fight is getting very interesting right now. We are on lap 12, so the pit stop windows are opening. It is possible that we're gonna be seeing Acosta heading into the pits very soon. Let's go on board. Riera is pushing to catch the Ferrari from Acosta. Martinez has gone off track. What happened there? Oh no, he didn't brake. We're back live with Riera following close. He's gonna have the DRS zone and on this main straight once they start the lap. See the DRS opening very soon. Let's see when it opens after the turn. Yes, there is the DRS. He's gonna get really close to Acosta. So Riera is in a different strategy. He's going with the super soft and Acosta is using the soft tires. So keep in mind that they all have to use the medium set of tires to comply with the tire regulations for this year. Half a second is the difference. There's also another battle for P15 between John Cook and Ricardo Sr. Let's have a quick look at that one. We don't want to miss a second of this one. There they are, Senior in the Haas F1 following John Cook. The captain John Cook in the manor is defending his position. He's probably gonna get overtaken at this turn 1. No, that car is moving a lot. Seems like Senior is having a laggy connection. Alright, let's go back up front, see if we missed anything. No. Actually, Acosta was able to pull a little bit of a gap on that last lap. Starting lap 14. This will be a very long race. It's a very demanding track. Higgins has gone off track. Both Mercedes are going off track. Oh no. I'm sure Toto Wolff is not happy about this performance tonight. And the fight of the night unfolding right in front of us. Otto Acosta in P1 and Argenis Riera in P2 for McLaren Honda. We have David Carney in the pit lane. Let's have a look at that. This is a driver that usually manages to get his tires for very long, so he's going with the medium tires. I won't be surprised if he's gonna go again with the super soft with about 20 or less laps to go. Let's see if he complies with the pit exit line. There's a lot of cars coming. Yes, clean exit, and he's gonna come right in between the other fight we were watching between John the Captain Cook and Ricardo Sr., who's dropped a lot of seconds behind the captain. Montero is off track. Oh, this is bad news. What happened to Montero? Oh, this corner right here is catching a lot of drivers unaware. But nothing serious for the Argentinian, who's dropped 5 seconds behind the Venezuelan defending champion Argenis Riera. Okay, so Carney's getting a little bit impatient, trying to overtake the captain John Cook. He may need to wait till the next straight and open the DRS. Well, here we are within a DRS zone and he's not able to catch John Cook. So the captain is probably running very low wing settings. It's making it very difficult to overtake. Up front, Costa still a second ahead of Riera, so let's stay and watch this one. We have P12 coming into the pit lane. That's Mundo Martinez. It's gonna be probably sandwiched between Cook and Carney. Let's see where they are. Oh no, they're far behind. It's a clean exit by Martinez. And off track by Andrew Schwab. Let's see if it's the same turn that's catching every driver tonight. Yes, once again, that turn right there, very difficult. Haney's on P7 at the moment, fighting with Jimenez. Right, the Ferrari driver is looking to overtake the Argentinian. Gant is off track. Let's see what happened to him. This is second to last turn. There's a pit entry. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Actually, he probably didn't lose any time at all. Cardoso is in the pit lane. Cardoso is in P8. Great race so far for Cardoso. And Fischer had a weird entry. He probably nipped the wall. We have another look at that once we get a chance. We saw him putting medium tires. Cardoso is also on a set of medium tires. Coming out the pit lane. Again, very long pit exit line that they have to comply. As usual, Cardoso is clean. And there comes Fischer, moving up from P18 on the starting grid to P11. And Martinez is very close behind him. And while we were talking, or I was talking again, because I'm usually alone in this broadcasting booth, my partner Nathan Bird, he's on vacation at the moment in Florida, enjoying the sun. So let's see when Carney overtook the captain John Cook. He's gonna try it on the outside. Nice move by David Carney. And you can tell now that Ricardo Sr., he needs to make the move soon, otherwise he's gonna be losing a lot of ground to the front guys. But his connection doesn't look that good. That car is moving a little bit to the sides. Oh. Cook trying to block there. Sasha McHenry is off track. See what happened to Sasha right here. Yeah, you can tell these guys haven't practiced enough on this new track. It's a very tricky track that you need to practice a lot. Again, nothing major. There's enough runoff areas here to avoid hitting the walls, unlike Monaco. Okay, so we have Carney in the pit lane. This is unexpected. Something happened to Carney because he had a medium set of tires. Let's rewind the tape. Let's see what happened to Carney. See if we can get some radio contact with him. Radio silence. Well, this is unusual from Carney. Maybe it was the off-track event that we saw. Let's see if we can find out why. It's probably early on in the race. Or maybe I'm getting confused. I thought he had medium tires. He's showing up with soft. Well, who knows? This game is weird sometimes. But there he is, running P17. Let's see, Costa's still in P1. Let's see the pit stops. We have Haney in the pit lane. Haney in P10, P11. He's dropping positions now in the pit lane. He's coming out in P12. We have a spin by Craig Hunter. We have to check it out after he exits the pit. Clean exit. Let's have a look at the spin by Craig Hunter. Oof. And he was very lucky not to T-bone that pit entry wall. Bad position to... Oh my god, really bad position to be standing there. Okay, so the Huntsman is able to continue. Luckily, nothing happened. Nobody was coming into the pits. Okay, so what's the nearest fight that we have? P13, Senior and Cook going at each other once again. Senior unable to overtake the captain. He's gonna try the outside. Yes, finally. Oh no, and he loses control of the car and spins around. Let's see if nobody's coming. Yes, we have Glenn Cooper coming right behind him. Ricardo Sr. made the pass and then spins. Very bad for the Haas driver. Yellow flag on sector. Oh, John Cook. We saw him on the wall. What happened to John Cook? Oh no, he completely lost the car. Game over for John Cook. That was a really serious accident. Meanwhile, up front we have Acosta in P1 and Monteros in P2. Riera, what happened to Riera? Let's see if we can find what happened to Riera. He was running in second place and now he's showing up in third. This is another fight we're watching. Martinez fighting close with Darren Fisher, and then Cardoso is right ahead of them. It's a nice little train we have in here. Let's go with the drone camera, be following the Renault from Edmundo Martinez. And the drone can't go that quick, so we're moving ahead with another fight for P4 between Jimenez and Haney. We have a spin by... Oh no, that's actually the John Cook spin, which we already saw. Game over. These walls are really rough. Took the tire right off. Poor John Cook. He's usually a guy that, although he's not that fast, he gets to finish all the races he's part of. It's a great fight unfolding between Fisher and Jimenez. Not Fisher, Haney and Jimenez. We have a yellow flag. Oh no, we can hear the collisions happening. Let's see what happened. This is Ricardo Sr. Oh no, he actually touched that pit entry line. Oh no, and Acosta. Otto Acosta is officially the guy with the worst luck so far this year. This is unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable.
You see that?
Oh no. What an asshole. He should have waited. What are you doing, Ricardo? What are you doing? And what was that? Ezequiel Montero completely ignored the accident. He might get penalized. Well, not completely, but yeah, he looked fast from the other view. So yeah, I mean, we're getting a penalty for Ricardo Sr., who shouldn't have done that, and he's probably gonna cost victory to Acosta. This is just unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Acosta can't get a break. He's again leading the race and he finds a backmaker. And that's it, basically. We're fast forwarding. We want to see it live again. Well, that's a shame. Pura Costa. Mundo going a little bit. Oh, he spins the car. That was a very snappy spin. Acosta is working his way up. Let's see what happens. I mean, he has to work a lot of ground now. Probably lost around 20 seconds with that accident. Yeah, Senior serving his stop and go penalty. Very bad move. Very bad move tonight. Carlos Senior should have waited until nobody was coming, especially the race leader. Deserve his penalty. Let's see if he abides by the rule and not cross over the pit exit line. Yellow flag sector 1. Oh, that looks like a disconnection. What was that? He got stuck in 4th gear? What was that? See if we can have a word with Sean Higgins.
Screen freeze.
Oh, he got a
Screen
screen freeze. And I think we have a massive crash coming up. Yes, there is a massive crash. Horrible day today for Team Manor. The Huntsman crashes. Wow, this is really bad. Let's see what happened with Haney. Spun around. Trying to overtake Jimenez. Oh. Well, he did a nice move trying to avoid contact. Getting word from Haney that he wants the stewards to check lap 7. We have a look at that once we get a chance. See, Martinez going off track again. Oh my god, this is a horrible night for Martinez. Are there any cars coming? Nope. Cooper going off. And he spins and hits the wall. Breaks the front wing. But he continues. See if we can take a look at lap 7 from Haney. Alright, so we are in lap 7. Let's see what Haney's talking about. Nothing there. Let's go back live. So Riera is leading the race. Some word from Higgins. Something about the suspension. We couldn't grab the message. This is turn one? No. This is Glenn Cooper going off track. And oh no, I think we saw this already. You can hear a lot of noise. Cardoso's front wing. Something happened between Cardoso and Schwab. Oh. Oh! Cardoso. Let's have another look at that on board. Oh, that's a rough fight. Okay, so Acosta is in P3. He's getting... Oh, the gaps are very far apart now. He's 21 seconds behind Montero in P2. And Hernis Riera is in P1, 22 seconds ahead of Montero. He's building a very big lead right now. Let's see how many times have they pitted. So Riera has 1 pit stop, Montero has 1 pit stop, Acosta 1, Gant 1. Then we have Michaels with 1, Jimenez with 1, Haney with 1. Everybody with 1 pit stop. Then we get all the way down to P13.
Fisher told me.
Okay, I'll check. We're getting reports from Schwab that Darren Fisher had contact with him. Let's have a look at that. Let's rewind the tape and see if we can find that. That seems to be a long time ago. I believe he's getting confused with Cardoso, maybe? Alright, so Fisher, we finally saw the incident, and Fisher is gonna get a drive-through penalty for that collision with Leandro Schwab. Argenis Riera continues to build up the lead. He's 24 seconds ahead of Montero. It seems to be a race in the bag for Argenis Riera. Once again, very bad luck for the man we're watching right now. Oro Acosta, P3. Could be in P2, but we already saw what happened. Okay, let's see if we have some action happening. We have Fisher coming into the pit lane, probably to serve his penalty. Let's see if he stops. He's in P9. Darren Fisher, the Australian Grand Prix winner this year. Okay, he served his drive-through penalty. See if he has a clean exit. No stepping over the white line. Okay, clean exit. Can continue racing. Alright, so P4 seems to be the closest of that fight right now. Brandon Gant and Sasha McHenry. So far we have 15 cars running. We're gonna go over the retires. They are Campisiano in P21 for Force India. Car is empty. He already left. He's probably flying to Barcelona, which is the next round on May 11, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna be running the newest R Factor 2 build. Carlos Reina, who crashed on the straight. Matt Hartle had another accident. The captain John Cook with another accident on P18, and the huntsman Craig Hunter, P17, who had a very similar accident to the one his teammate had a few laps later. Glenn Cooper, the last one to retire, and we have Ricardo Sr. fighting through the last place. Oh boy, Ricardo Sr., you're gonna have a word with Oro Acosta at the end of this race. And McHenry overtook Gant. Let's have a look at that. That was very easy by Brandon Gant. He's probably saving tires. He doesn't care about fighting. And the Argentinian Jimenez spun. Let's have a look at that. Whoa. He managed to save that one. Well done. So going through the gaps, we have a 1.8 second difference between McHenry and Gant. That's for P4. And then we have a few fights at the bottom for P12 actually, between Cardoso and Martinez. Cardoso was having a good race till that collision with Leandro Schwab, which to me it looked like a race incident. We saw a fight between these two drivers in Bahrain a week ago, and we're having a new one this time around. Cardoso and Martinez, they are both veterans of sim racing, especially Cardoso. It's over 10 years of experience. He's certainly not considering hanging out his gloves anytime soon. Unlike Martinez, who's been giving up hints on becoming an announcer for races instead of racing actually. He overtakes him. Okay. So advantage Cardoso, working his way back up. And there is a... Okay, so that was a clear indication from the Renault pit wall to let Montero by. So Martinez, don't screw up. Alright, and now the fight for P11 is getting close. There they are, it's a short train coming. Jules Michaels seems to be holding a little bit up the field. Is Carney ready to make the move for P10? That is a dangerous place to make the pass, but he made it. Nice pass by Davy Carney. And while we saw Cardoso giving up the space for Montero, Martinez took advantage of this and overtook him. Let's have another look at that one. So there's Cardoso giving up room, and then there's sneaky, very sneaky Martinez. Look at Cardoso giving up the room for leader Montero, and then no speed carrying over to turn. I think this is turn 5. Yeah, we're back at it again. And there is Cardoso once more, side by side on this very fast left-hander, signature turn of the Sochi Autodrome. He makes the pass. His next target is gonna be Deuce Michaels. Now the gap between Riera and Montero is just 5 seconds. Let's see if Riera had a recent pit stop. Yes, indeed, he just pitted for the second time, Argenis Riera. Let's see if he's going with the medium set of tires all the way to the end of the race. Yes, indeed, he is using the white banded medium tires. He's most certainly set for the end of the race. So this is gonna be a we have 2 yellow flags in sector 2 and 3. This must have been a massive accident. Martinez with no rear wing. Let's rewind the tape. Massive accident by Martinez. Lost the rear, and that's it. Game over. Let's try to get Martinez in the broadcasting booth. See if he can continue the race, but might be too dangerous like that. Let's see. See if we can get a word with him. Yes, Martinez is gonna have an attempt at fixing this car, which is a complete mess. He looks like one of the original F1s with no wings. Yeah, that's gonna take more than a minute to fix if it gets fixed. So let's go back with what's the best fight so far. Cardoso is in P12 fighting close with Deuce Michaels. So let's have a look at this one. Cardoso needs to be patient because this track is surely not forgiving. So let's look at it from this fantastic angle. Cardoso makes the move on Michaels. He's now P11. Alright, great race now for Cardoso. Oh my god, so Martinez is planning to switch to the super soft and take over the fastest lap and then probably retire. Okay, so the cars are running with very different gaps. Okay, there's Montero lapping Fisher. Local yellow. Riera 7 seconds ahead, 8 seconds ahead. Oh, there's part of a rear wing there. Who probably went off track? Was it Higgins? Let's see. Oh no. Yes, that was Higgins. What happened there? Whoa, that was bad. That car didn't turn. Maybe he got another freeze.
No whisper target found.
Yeah, it looks like he got another freeze. Such a shame. Higgins is having a horrible season this time. He's coming from scoring points in Bahrain for the first time this year, and now this. I mean, this R Factor 2 is having a lot of issues. We are hoping to have them solved on the next build, which is coming out on May 1st. Actually, this is next Monday. We are here with Riera, very comfortable in P1.
User was moved to your channel.
Here we are with Edmundo Martinez from Renault. He's gonna call it quits. Let's see if he already retired. No, he's still going. Yeah, he wants to get the car back to the garage and call it a day. Cardoso is in another fight. Oh, he overtook David Carney. We have to see that. That is very hard to do. Let's have a look at that. Going in the main straight, the DRS opens. A lot of top speed for Jacobo Cardoso. That was easy. So we're gonna be doing Spanish and English. We have a lot of audience from Latin America, so we need to speak Spanish as well. El mundo.
Hola, hola a todos. Bueno, sensaciones ya de la carrera. Bueno, no sé cómo explicar lo que me pasó en la primera sección como el DRS. Lo abrí y habíamos tomado en Renault la precaución porque veníamos un poco blandos con la suspensión atrás de quitar el DRS manualmente. Y se me olvidó esa vez y bueno, y terminé impactando contra la pared. Reparé un poco la suspensión, pero qué va, así es imposible manejar. Así que ya estamos acá para transmitir la carrera con mis comentarios en español. Ya nos estará hablando en inglés.
Exactly. So he said that he forgot to close the DRS, and once you have the DRS open, you basically have no rear downforce. So that made the car spin and game over actually. We have McHenry going off track. Let's have another look at that one. What is happening to these guys? They're not turning to the right on that turn and they're catching the wall. Did you see that one, Edmundo?
Sí, estoy viendo la repetición bastante raro porque no fue con DRS, ¿no? O sea, fue solo, se le fue el auto solo ahí no giró el volante.
The same thing happened to Higgins, so I'm starting to wonder if that's a game issue. Maybe they're getting minimizing or freezes, who knows. It's very weird to crash on a straight. And Carlos Reina had exactly the same issue on the start of the race. Right, so we have two cars on the pit lane. They are Darren Fisher in P10 and Carney in P11. Let's see if they have a clean exit. There's Fisher in P10. He's grabbing some points after a disappointing Bahrain Grand Prix. See if he crosses the white line. Very clean. Cardoso's clean as well. Alright, so Edmundo, walk us through the current positions.
En este momento Argenis liderando la carrera, a Ezequiel, mi compañero de equipo, segundo lugar, Otto con el Ferrari en tercer lugar, Brandon Gunn cuarto lugar, Aaron, el debutante en Sauber, haciendo una muy buena carrera en un quinto lugar. Y ojo que en la clasificación estaba bastante rápido, por un error creo que no pudo disputar la pole, un error ahí en el último sector. El siempre consistente Richard ahí en los puntos sexto, Leandro con una excelente salida, remontando luego una muy pésima clasificación, después que en las prácticas lo vimos como uno de los favoritos.
He's in the pit lane at the moment. Let's see if he crosses the white line.
Vamos a ver, porque Leandro siempre está involucrado de alguna u otra forma.
He actually had a spin coming into the pit lane, so let's take a look at that one. Yeah, he had a very slow pit entry. Oh yes, he spun around. Oh my god.
Son las cosas que pasan con Leandro siempre. Un piloto muy rápido, pero en cierta forma consistente. Jacobo lo tenemos en el octavo lugar.
Yes, Cardoso is 8. Keep going.
Fisher en el noveno lugar. Dave Carney en el décimo. Dius en el lugar 11. Sacha todavía está una vuelta delante de Ricardo, aunque se retiró, está en la posición 12. Pero Ricardo, que está 13, en la próxima vuelta lo va a alcanzar. Así que seguramente esta carrera podemos tener un par de abandonos más, porque llegamos a la zona crítica de los frenos, de los brakes, así que ahí vamos a ver qué es lo que va a pasar.
Yes, indeed. I mean, we're approaching the final stages of the race, and here's when we start seeing brakes failing. And so far, we only have 12 cars running, so this can get really ugly at the end. There's another car. We saw another car coming into the pit lane shortly. Oh, Jacobo Cardoso went off track, and he's not under attack by Acosta. He's actually being lapped. So what do you have to say about Riera's advantage right now?
Ha estado subiendo la ventaja de Argenis, estaba sobre los 10 segundos, pero desconozco cuál fue la estrategia de Argenis. Está con los medios, o sea, ya no va a parar más. Ezequiel también está con los medios, pero Argenis está girando más rápido. En Renault, luego del fallo que tuvimos en Bahrein con el tema de los frenos de Ezequiel, decidimos ir con el ducto en 11, así que estamos más bien asegurando terminar la carrera. Vamos a ver qué pasa en las últimas vueltas, si esos frenos de Argenis le van a aguantar.
Indeed. I mean, we also saw that Acosta was leading the race, and then the Haas driver Ricardo Sr. spun on the pit entry, and he forgot to wait till everybody crossed. So guess who hit him?
Pobre Otto, vale, pobre.
Yes,
Poor
indeed. So once again, Acosta, while leading the race, finds himself into a bizarre issue. So the fight right now is between Brandon Gunn and Richard Haney. So it looks like Brandon Gunn is gonna make the pass.
A ver, ahí vamos con Brandon Gunn. Vamos a ver si lo intenta por dentro, abre el DRS, va a intentar largar frenada, decide aguantar aquí, vamos a la segunda curva. Uy, qué bien pisado sale Gunn, lo va a pasar aquí, maniobra de la tijera perfecta la maniobra. se notó la diferencia ahí del agarre con los compuestos, ¿no? Con el compuesto super blando y el medio. Richard no puso mucha resistencia, pero muy inteligente Brandon. Sin perder mucho tiempo lo pudo adelantar.
Excellent pass there. So yes, I mean the super soft has much more grip than the medium tires. So that's why Richard Haney probably didn't put any fight. He just wants to finish the race as it is.
Jacobo in the pits.
Alright, we know Jacobo never crosses the line, but you can never be too sure. Let's see, he's coming out in P9. But then there's Carney. He's gonna pass Carney. Oh no, he's gonna have to pass David Carney once again. Alright, let's see if he crosses the white line. No.
Oh. He's always clean. Always.
We have Jimenez on the pit lane. This is one of the new drivers. We have to keep an eye and see if he crosses the white line. It's only a 5-second penalty. Oh, well, that we can let that one skip through.
Sí, fue pequeño, pero seguramente vamos a tener la reprimenda ahí de los comisarios después de la carrera.
Aaron Jimenez, he probably remembered right when he was going to cross the line.
Quiero aprovechar la transmisión, ya que tenemos los comentarios en inglés, para explicar un poco la maniobra que tuve con Matt en la salida, bueno, en las vueltas iniciales. No sé si eso se vio en la transmisión ya.
Yes, we saw that. I mean, from the outside it looked like you touched Harto, but then we put the camera on board of your helmet, and we actually saw Harto coming in front of you, he actually was looking for the incident.
Fue una maniobra apretada porque yo salí mejor pisado. Algo pasó ahí que vi 4 autos. Que creo que se tocaron, me metí por dentro, pero Matt me parece que me vio muy tarde. Incluso yo no venía con el acelerador a fondo e incluso frené un poco, pero bueno, qué lástima. Ahí la suspensión yo creo que me quedó un poquito tocada porque en la frenada se me estaba yendo el carro ya hacia la izquierda, se me iba. De todas formas, sabemos que Matt seguramente estará viendo la transmisión y quiero ofrecerle mis disculpas porque de verdad fue una maniobra involuntaria de mi parte. No quise y simplemente se me acercó y no pudo hacer nada.
It didn't look like there was any fault between you or Harto. I mean, it's just a racing incident. I mean, at that speed in that turn, I mean, anything can happen. We have
Ojo que Aaron
going off track.
Está ahí.
Let's see what happened to Fisher. Yeah, he went really wide on that turn. Nothing major. Let's go back live with Argenis Riera, who's 15 seconds ahead of Montero in P2. Acosta is 33 seconds behind Montero. Gant, he's running a solid 4th place today. Then, oh, we have a yellow flag. Jimenez, something happened to Jimenez. What happened, Edmundo? What happened?
Estoy intentando ver la repetición acá, vamos a ver.
Oh no, he hit the wall very hard. So he was having an excellent race today and he's now without a front wing. Yeah, he's probably working his way through the pits right now. Yeah. I'm not so sure about the safety of this track. I mean, if you see the second DRS zone, that is actually it's a turn, so it's very dangerous.
Es una pista, yo diría que está peligrosa, por lo menos los DRS están mal ubicados, porque incluso hasta el primer DRS saliendo, o sea, la zona de activación es prácticamente saliendo de la primera curva. Es una curva suave, pero cuando ya vas a hacer la maniobra de adelantamiento sobre otro auto, ahí vemos que Leandro tuvo un contacto. Leandro, ojo.
Okay,
ojo, que Leandro tuvo un contacto.
Let's go on board with Schwab.
rápidamente
Oh,
va a
no.
pits.
Oh.
Tiene dañadísima la suspensión, señores. Dañadísima. Luego de tremenda
He
carrera.
didn't lose the... Who has the... Oh, yes.
Uy, se tocó
broken
con
suspension.
Ezequiel entrando a pits.
Wow. Oh, my God. Another bizarre incident. Oh, my God. The leaders
Pareciera
are
no
having
tener
the worst
consecuencias
luck.
para Ezequiel.
No, this... Oh, my God. Well, this is just racing. It's bad luck. I mean, didn't break any part of that Renault.
Jacobo ya están dándole casa a Dave. No sabemos cuánto va a tardar la reparación de Leandro. Yo que ya Leandro va a perder, creo que cualquier opción de la carrera. Yo tuve un problema igual en la suspensión y fueron 80 segundos de reparación y no quedó igual. Así que para Schwab ya se le complica bastante la carrera al piloto brasileño. Tenemos lucha. Adelante, Jacobo.
Schwab still in the pits. I mean, fixing that suspension is not gonna be quick. So we have Cardoso getting close to David Carney once again, but we know that Carney is really hard to overtake. Keep an eye on Schwab, see if he makes it out of the pits.
Okay.
We also have Haney in the pit lane. Right, so we have 9 laps left. The end is really coming quickly. I mean, this race has gone very fast. I'm surprised.
Ahí va Jacobo sobre Dave Carney. Vamos a ver si podemos poner la toma on board ahí sobre el McLaren.
We are on board with Jacobo Cardoso in the other McLaren. His teammates leading the race.
Tenemos a Dius ahí décimo cazándolos.
Another yellow flag. We have another spin by Jimenez. Jimenez probably spun coming. Yeah, he spun coming into the pits. So yes, Jimenez is fixing his car, and now we have Cardoso following Carney on the main straight.
Ahí va Jacobo, vamos con el McLaren de Jacobo Cardoso, el piloto caraqueño, va a intentar la maniobra por dentro, de ahí aguanta por fuera, más grip para Jacobo, se va a ir un poco ancho aquí, no, mete muy bien el auto, de ahí intenta la tijera, va a ir por dentro, Jacobo le cierra la puerta, excelente la maniobra de Jacobo Cardoso aquí, Dave intentó ahí aguantar la posición, pero hay una diferencia de rendimiento entre las gomas, evidente, las de Jacobo mucho más frescas que las de Dave y de paso más suaves, así que Jacobo finalmente, luego de algunos problemitas que tuvo en la parte media de la carrera, ya está nuevamente en una zona buena de los puntos importantes para el campeonato de constructores.
Exactly, he's working his way up the field again after having that incident with Leandro Schwab.
Leandro finalmente abandonó, problema de frenos.
Oh,
así que
my God.
posiblemente su salida fue que se quedó sin frenos en el último sector y por eso golpeó la pared.
So yeah, we're getting reports that Schwab has abandoned the race due to the brakes. So we are approaching the final laps of the race, where we get to see who didn't run a large brake dot.
Quedan 10 pilotos vivos, lo dijimos hace unas vueltas, que posiblemente iban a terminar 10 pilotos. Cuidado y no terminan 9 pilotos. Así que con calculador en la mano, con la regla del 75%.
We have to grab the calculators here and see what's the 70% of 53 laps. Let's see, let's do that quick math right here. 37 laps, so they have to complete 37 laps to get the points, and they all have done that.
Ricardo únicamente tiene que hacer otra vuelta más para que pase a Leandro y Aarón y ya va a asegurar sus primeros puntos en SimRacingHub.
Yeah, he's securing his first points, but that was a horrible error he made on his pit entry, causing Acosta to lose the lead.
Qué lástima, ¿verdad? Todo lo que le pasa a Otto.
Okay, so the closest fight that we have at the moment is Cardoso and Carney. The rest is pretty much set.
Ojo que Darren Fisher está girando inconsistente, 1.36, 1.39. Y Jacobo viene en modo aplanador, a lo que le gusta el Hammer Time para Jacobo Cardoso. Va a intentar llegar sexto.
Let's go on board with Riera, who we haven't seen too much today. He's so comfortable ahead. He's 30 seconds ahead of the Argentinian.
Ya Argenis viene regulando bastante ya para terminar con esos neumáticos. Ezequiel va con neumáticos súper frescos y por eso hace un par de vueltas hizo la vuelta rápida del circuito.
Riera goes really wide, so maybe he's starting to have brake issues.
Vamos a ver, vamos a seguir de cerca.
I heard this morning you were gonna do some voodoo on Argenis McLaren.
Seguramente desde Francia Renault estarán ahí con la expectativa de alguna falla de Argenis con el tema de los frenos. Vamos a ver una frenada fuerte aquí. Lo vemos bien, okay. Lo vemos bien.
Let's look on board. Yeah, he's not going for it. He's just saving it. He has so much advantage over Montero. He's actually, I think he's playing it smart and he wants Montero to have a brake failure.
Sí, probablemente con Argenis no se puede descartar cualquier tipo de jugada en ese sentido. Es un piloto muy inteligente y hace que los demás caigan en un juego psicológico, una guerra psicológica con él.
Yeah, turn 1 he didn't have any issues there, so no brake problems for the McLaren of Argenis Riera. So Edmundo, how was the qualifying in the wet?
La clasificación en la lluvia estuvo bastante interesante. Me faltó quizás un poco de agresividad. Intenté asegurar la vuelta y estaba de hecho cuarto lugar con la pista mojada, pero se empezó a secar y quizás me faltó arriesgar más, poner el neumático suave cuando faltaban 2 minutos. Yo seguí con el intermedio y por eso no pude mejorar el tiempo, pero de verdad que creo que la sensación general que comentamos los pilotos es que estamos bastante felices. Se fue bastante divertida esa clasificación. Mientras tanto volvemos a la pista y tenemos a Jacobo descontándole tiempos. Jacobo va por ese sexto lugar, señores. Darren ha dado la última vuelta 1.35.9. Jacobo la giró 1.35.6, 3 décimas más rápido. Vamos a ver si le alcanza el tiempo para llegar ahí a la cola de Darren o se conforma con el séptimo lugar.
So yeah, I mean, Jacobo is coming on a charge. I mean, let's look at the recent lap times. Riera is lapping at 1:35. Montero is at 1:33. Acosta is 1:35. Gant is 1:36. Haney 35. Fisher 35. Cardoso is also 35. So they're lapping pretty much the same. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's all set. .7 seconds behind Fisher. Cardoso is
Ay, Argenis nuevamente se va ancho en una curva.
Let's have a look at that one. Argenis going off track. He's putting everybody in suspense now. He could crash at any moment. Well, at least that's what we want. We want to see some fight in this championship, and he's leading it by a lot of points at this point in the championship.
Vamos a ver esta frenada fuerte de Argenis Riera, cómo se comporta el auto aquí.
4 laps left. A lot of retires. I mean, after we saw the Chinese Grand Prix where only two drivers retired, we had, I believe, 19 or 20 finishers. We went to Bahrain and a lot of retires, and this one is a record so far this season. It's been a track that has punished a lot of drivers. I could even say that it's even worse than Monaco. So the gaps are maintaining. Oh, we have senior spinning. Let's have a look at that one. Whoa, hits the wall, but looks like the front wing's still attached. This time he brakes, and funny enough, it's Acosta who's passing him. But oh, no. There's traffic. You gotta wait. There you go. More traffic. Poor Ricardo Sr. Looks like he learned his lesson after getting a 10-second stop and go for not waiting for the drivers to come cross by. So Cardoso is 2.4 seconds behind Fisher. Let's hope we see a fight for 6th place at the end of the race.
Por ahora no vemos mayor actividad en la carrera, está todo tranquilo. Aquí estamos a la expectativa con una falla de Argeni, vamos a ver qué pasa. Pero pareciera que tiene suficiente ventaja incluso ya para dar esas vueltas con absoluta tranquilidad. Jacobo pareciera que ya se va a conformar con el 7º lugar. Un poquito de presión ahí sobre Darren, pero Jacobo también tiene ya varias vueltas con los super suaves.
He's under 2 seconds behind, so I'm pretty sure he thinks that 6th place is possible.
¿Será que está guardando algo para las últimas vueltas presionar?
It's possible that, he's saving the brakes for the last 2 laps. 1.8 seconds. Oh, a Fisher spins!
Fisher,
oh, that's gonna make it very easy on Cardoso.
Ahí va
Carney is approaching.
Vamos a ver si resistencia aquí.
This is gonna be the fight. Carney and Fisher. That was very easy for Cardoso. I mean, another good amount of points for Team McLaren on this round. Montero is off track. Let's see what happened to the Argentinian.
Señores, Richard Haney acaba de ver la repetición, perdió una rueda. Jacobo va a llegar 5º. Celebración en McLaren.
Let's look at Haney. What happened to Haney? He lost a wheel apparently. Oh no! What? Oh, that is a front left failure. Oh my God! Another victim of the brakes in this track. Such a shame. So yes, Cardoso is gonna make it in 5th place. We see Haney coming into the pit lane with no wheel.
Esta reparación son unos 80 segundos. El carro ni siquiera le gira aquí. 80 segundos. Tienen que más o menos seguir ahí hasta ver si puede llegar 9º. Porque va a perder todos los demás lugares. A ver si lo puede luchar contra Ricardo.
Haney's in the pit lane. He's retiring that car. We have one. Oh, there's Haney's wheel. He didn't. The sweepers didn't grab that one.
Tenemos peleas, señores, entre Carney y Fisher. Carney se la está jugando todo, sabe que puede llegar 6º, el mejor resultado de la temporada. Va por dentro, intenta por dentro, estira, frenada.
He went right on top of the wheel. Nothing happened. There he goes. The ghost David Carney in P6. He's gonna make it to P5 once he overtakes Haney. No.
En estos momentos Richard saliendo de la... Pero me parece que Richard esta vez sí cruzó la línea.
Yeah, he's getting 5 seconds.
Pero es que está todavía sin una rueda. Está
He
intentando
wants the
llegar 9º.
points.
Está intentando llegar 9º para que no lo pase Ricardo.
Okay, so last lap. Let's go on board with Argenis Riera. So Riera is 19 seconds ahead of Montero. He's about to win the race.
Richard Haney está como el piloto Gilles Villeneuve, que una vez en una carrera la terminó justamente con un Ferrari, allá en la época de los 70 con 3 ruedas. Así terminó la carrera y así por ese viento que soplaba Haney. 2 punticos ahí importantes que saben a poco, ojo, porque ya tenía asegurado ese quinto lugar.
Indeed. Alright, so Riera is gonna win his second consecutive race. This guy has a very good luck. I mean, we saw what happened to Acosta and then Montero in the pit lane. Actually twice, because when Acosta had the incident with Senior, Montero had to wait for that to clear.
Yeah, went
Tenemos pelea, ojo, de Fisher y Carney. Cuando llegue Argenis,
Brandon.
la vamos a...
Let's go on board with
La vamos a
Argenis. And Argenis Riera is the winner of the Russian Grand Prix. Second win in a row. Let's go on board with who is it? Is it Carney and Fisher? Nah, there's too much.
Ya se separaron.
Montero is crossing the line in second place. Acosta is far in third place, but he's gonna make it. Hopefully he's gonna make it. We saw Gant already finished. Nine.
Me escucha.
Argenis, you won. The race.
No, terminó la carrera, señores. Ahora sí. Lo que estábamos hablando de que el tema de los abandonos era lo más importante acá. 10 pilotos terminaron.
Una vaina bien. Argenis Riera.
Hello, can you hear me?
Lebra. No word from Argenis Riera. So Riera finishes the race in first place. Montero is in second place. Acosta third. Finally, gets a good result. Brandon Gant in fourth place. Excellent race for Brandon Gant. Cobo Cardoso is in fifth place. David Carney in sixth. Darren Fisher in seventh. Deuce Michaels in eighth. He gets the points. Finally, Deuce Michaels. Ninth place for Richard Haney with 3 wheels. And Ricardo Sr. grabs the last point of the race. Let's see if we can get the guys to the broadcast.
Sí.
User left your channel. Channel switched.
Yeah, I saw something like that, but I
fucking
don't...
luck. And then stupid Leandro, right? Stupid Leandro just almost drove me into the wall. Almost drove me into the wall on the
User joined your channel.
on the back straightaway too. It's like
I saw...
ridiculous. That guy has no awareness,
User joined your
situational
channel.
awareness at all. Somebody
Yeah.
has to talk to Leandro because he got no situational awareness at all. He drove. He's still right into me. I had to
User
back
was
off.
moved to your channel.
I saw you stop it
User
in the
was
pit
moved to
lane.
your channel.
I didn't know what happened.
User entered your channel. User was moved to your channel.
You guys are gonna beat me anyways.
Thank you. That was a long race.
Hey, I got out of your
But
way, Otto.
I think Ezekiel chose the wrong strategy. Start with soft, I think. He lost a lot of time in the beginning.
Congratulations to Argenis, Ezekiel, and Otto.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations to everyone
Yeah.
that finished.
Congrats.
Yeah, I tried to wreck it away a few times.
All,
I'll bet you they left their DRS on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you open your DRS while you're turning right, you will spin.
Yeah, if you hit the DRS button right at the start finish, or at the line on the start finish straight, it would kick you sideways. And then if you tried to take a left on the back one, it would kick you sideways.
Rich Haney.
Leandro. Rich Haney.
I tell you.
I was trying to track down Brandon for 4th place. I was catching him, and then my brakes failed. It was over. I had a big lead for 5th if I just held on to it.
Congratulations also for Ricardo Senior for first race, first point.
Well,
at what cost? He finished last one, but at least he's finishing the points.
No, but there was a mistake. Lost a lot of seconds.
Well, not a lot of seconds. It's just like a fucking minute. Sorry.
Yeah. For Ricardo.
User disconnected from your channel.
But it wasn't his fault, though. It wasn't his fault. Yeah, I don't know what he coming through. If he was just spun and then just spun into that, or he was trying just to correct his car and get in the right direction, kept going. I don't know what he was doing. All I know is I saw the car flying in front of me, and I'm thinking, okay, there you go. Again, me.
At least it wasn't me, Otto.
And again,
yeah, I did pretty good. Came back from 18th. 7th, made up 11.
I had a really good race with Edmundo, Darren, at the beginning with Matt Harto, David Carney. Yes, it was very intense race.
Yeah, I had a good run with Dave at the end. Yeah. I had a little spin before he got to me. Who? Oh. I used super soft, medium, then soft.
Two compounds?
I don't think he did for 2 laps.
I saw him using mediums for like a very short stint.
Also, I had an incident with Leandro and Darren. It was not Darren's fault. I was in the middle of the track. But
I know.
Leandro at the first attempt, it's incredible. He only approached me, and the first attempt, he touched me, crashed me.
You guys went across in front of me, and I got lucky that I didn't tag the wall.
Yes, I know. Unfortunately, I crashed with you, and I lost my front wing just in front of the pit entrance. I must drove the entire lap without front wing and repair the car and make an extra pit stop for me. It was very
different.
Oh, that was another thing too. I was going into my last attempt when the track was started drying out, and Jacobo spun right into the exit of the pit, and I ran into him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
We see it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, Jacobo was like, "Good lap, brother." I'm well, yeah, you took out my teammate.
That's right. It's Ferrari. It's Ferrari. I
You
know.
need to stop running into
Yes,
people, Otto.
definitely, Otto. I don't know. You are very bad luck. You must go to, I don't know, to Cuba.
Hey, you know what, Otto?
To
If I could get third place with bad luck, I'd be happy.
I'm pretty sure if you've been leading the race and somebody spun in the pits and blocked you to get into the pits and you lose a minute, you're not gonna be happy. Trust me. You're not gonna be
So,
happy.
Not me.
hey,
Not me.
Janos, I was. Yes. Who? I was leading. I got a stop and go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And I got rid of them and went to softs and just kept on softs.
Do the soft tires suck to anyone else?
Soft tires work the best for me, I think.
Yeah, they worked well for me in the last
do
stint.
like
for me.
6 laps, and all of a sudden the back end just get fishier now.
No, I did like 20 laps or something.
17 on them.
Well, I could run the laps. I got almost 20 out of them, but they just got really loose after about 6. For about 3 or 4 laps, they were really squirrely.
Somewhere around lap maybe 7 or 8, I had a nice train going behind me there, and one of Fisher's teammate, who was that guy? I think it was him. He had the DRS down the straight. I gave him plenty of room, but he took me out, and I went from 6th place to like 11th place. And I didn't see he didn't give the position back. He got nothing for that, no penalty. Because then right after that, because he caused me to go off, there was about 4 or 5 of us there in a row, and then there was a big accident. I think Hardo was there. So it really messed everything up there. But that was a crazy race because I was going backwards. I think I was 17th or 18th place at one time, and I'm like, this race is over. And then at the end, I'm back in 6th place again.
I know. I was down to 10th, and then it was up to 8th and 7th, and right behind you. Well, I was ahead of you, but...
Yeah, you were pulling away on that last stint because I was trying to chase you down, and it kept getting the gap kept getting longer, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll settle in, and then
I gave away a couple seconds when I moved out of the way for Otto.
Yeah, I noticed that, and then
wasn't taking any chances tonight.
I think that everybody is moving away from Otto.
Yeah, actually, that red car.
I saw Otto about 3 turns
number
back
1
and just
to avoid
pulled
to
over.
crash him, and number 2 to avoid his bad luck.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh.
Come on, guy.
This season has been. I mean, I always had good luck, though. I think it's all like all together. It's the red car.
The red car.
No, it's
in
not
the next one, the helicopter we should you.
I know. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna crash right into me. Yes.
X11.
But
New
one
game.
thing that they say, yeah, but they say it's gonna be backwards compatible. I thought. Right. Okay. Well, there you go. Well.
Is a
They
stop
said that
and
from
go
2 years
penalty?
ago.
Is a stop and go penalty standard for speeding in the pit lane? I thought it should be a driver.
Yes, yes.
Well, that one there.
It's
I mean,
only few
the line is
kilometers.
right at that corner. I was, 2 kilometers over probably.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the stupid thing told you if it was a stop and go or if it was a drive, or told you if it was a drive-through. No.
Yeah, it said
I'm
I had
running
a
the
stop and
stupid
go.
window and I have a different resolution, so the top corners of my screen
User
are
joined
not
your
on the
channel.
screen.
But because it's a stop and go, you're able to change tires. But you get, yeah. Anyways, it's a costly mistake, that's for sure.
Bye, YouTube.
Congrats, podium.
See you
Okay,
later, all
guys.
three.
Good race, guys.
Good race.
one.
Congrats to the podium.
Great
Thanks,
day.
Dave.
Good job, Martinez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good race and see
Thanks,
you
guys.
in Spain. Bye.
You guys next
I don't
time.
know who came in
User
second,
disconnected
but
from
good
your
job
channel.
there too.
User disconnected from your channel. User
Alright,
disconnected
guys,
from your
see you
channel.
next race.
User
ya.
disconnected from your channel. Channel switched.